Hi, I'm Bear Grylls, and I've survived some of the most grueling environments on Earth. Alaska, the Amazon, the Australian outback. But now, I faced my toughest challenge to date. An interview with New Idea magazine.
Bear, thanks for joining us. First of all, Man vs. Wild, what inspired that, and how did it begin?
Well, it all started back in my SAS days, as sort of a practical joke really. We were in a helicopter over the Alaskan Rockies, and the other guy said, "Hey, Bear, there's a survivor down there." So I grabbed a parachute and leapt out of the helicopter. Then when I reached the ground, I realized there wasn't anyone there, and the other guys just took off in their helicopter.
Wow, so you had to survive off rodents and build your own shelter until you were rescued?
Well, no, actually. They dropped me right next to a ski resort, so I just went snowboarding for a week.
Ah.
It's just that eventually they kicked me out of the lodge for trying to turn a guest's Afghan hound into a sheeping bag, and I had to go back to the SAS. So I just made up a bunch of crazy crap about how I'd survived in the wilderness drinking my own urine.
So that's how it all started.
Yeah, after that, they really didn't believe me, so they said I'd have to do it all over again with a cameraman to prove it.
Alright then. Well, we got to talk about the main reason we got you in today. You're here to promote your new Bear Grylls brand knife as seen on TV. It's like a Swiss Army knife, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell us a bit more about some of the features on it then?
Well, let's see. I mean, unlike a Swiss Army knife, it doesn't fold out into a million little tools.
Doesn't?
No, this one falls out into a billion.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, its main selling point is my name on it, but I insisted it had to have a ton of multi-purpose features that no normal person could ever possibly find a use for under normal circumstances, unless they were, say, mad in the heat of the desert and wrapped their urine-soaked shirt around their head.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so there's these little holes here, and that's so you can thread your shoelace through there, so you can lash it to a stick and make a spear.
Oh, that's clever.
Alternatively, you can just strap it to your wrists and pretend you're Wolverine.
Yeah, right.
The knife comes in a Kevlar sheath that can be equipped to a utility belt. The sheath also has in it a sharpener, whistle, firelighter, and goat's testicle.
Ghost testicle?
Nutrition, mate.
Righto, of course. So I just noted this button here, and what was it? What the fuck?
Careful, mate. That turns the knife's serrated edge into a 3-horsepower chainsaw.
Wow, now that's a feature. And does this other button make it go in reverse, or what?
Actually, that one's a toothbrush.
Ah, yeah, right.
And these other switches here protrude a pair of wire cutters from the tip. And this one here is my favourite. Watch this. If I just stab this into this can of Coke and...
Oh wow, a straw on the handle. That's cool.
Ah, yeah, that's good. That'll give me the sustenance I'll need to last out the night.
Alright, so that's all the features, isn't it? Or...
What was that?
What?
Oh, quick, sound guy, get a look at this.
Bear, we're doing an interview.
As you can see here, I found this little spider hiding under the desk here. This is a daddy longlegs. They're quite common in this environment.
Bear?
They like to hide in office furniture, as you can see here.
Mate, what are you doing?
And although they look big, they're actually harmless. And they're packed with protein. So I'm afraid for this little guy, he's about to become my supper.
Oh, no way, mate.
Not bad, actually. Tastes sort of like roasted camel's eyeball.
Dude.
Interestingly, to the native administrators that first inhabited these kinds of office buildings, these spiders were actually considered a delicacy.
Can we get back to the interview, please, Bear?
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry about that. After so many nights in the wilderness, it all just becomes second nature, and it's these kind of skills that are gonna get you rescued if you're stranded in these environments.
Bear?
Oh yeah. Sorry, did it again, didn't I?
Yeah, just a bit, mate.
Just stop me if I do it again. Otherwise, I'll be drinking my own urine.
Yeah, maybe we should change the subject there.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so I understand you've got a new season of Man vs. Wild coming up. Can you tell us anything about what we can expect from that?
Well, yeah, as you know, we always try to find the most isolated and remote parts of the world, far from any civilization.
Okay, so where have you been this time?
Port Adelaide.
Right. And how'd that go?
It wasn't easy, mate, I'll tell you. You've heard of the Kokoda Trail, right?
Yep.
Where people reenact the Australian troops' march through Papua New Guinea?
Yep.
Well, I did the Port Road Trail.
Yeah, right.
I reenacted the pilgrimage of a typical bogan trying to get from Port Adelaide to the Adelaide Casino on a Saturday night.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
Well, instead of being dropped out of a helicopter, I started the trek as historically accurate as I could.
And what's that?
Getting thrown out of the cab at 3 a.m. after vomiting in it.
Is that right?
Yeah, then I got underway on my trek, finding food scraps for sustenance and finding plants and trees that can be a valuable resource.
For shelter or medicinal benefits?
No, you really just need somewhere to take a piss.
Oh, makes sense. So what other interesting wildernesses do you visit in this new series?
Well, we've just about been to all the wildernesses in the world, really, so...
Really?
Yeah, we really had to think outside the square. So the places we visited were places like Denmark, Fiji, Narnia,
Huh?
the Earth's core,
Really?
IKEA,
Hang on a minute.
surface of the sun, and last but not least, the harshest environment of them all, Mordor.
I remember hearing about this. I gotta say, I've been really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I went with a guide, a little gangly fellow, trekking across the Black Plains and ascending the mighty Mount Doom to destroy the Ring of Power. I've prepared a little trailer here, take a look. I'm here in the heart of Middle-earth, about to parachute off this giant eagle into what will probably be my toughest challenge yet, Mordor. Every year, hundreds of visitors come here trying to destroy the One Ring and get hopelessly lost in the dead marshes and go down to join the dead and light little candles of their own. I've just found this small pool of blood here. It could be from a wounded animal which may have died nearby and would give me a good supper for me. Orc blood. You really need to boil this stuff if you want to drink it. Jeez, I tell you what I could really go for right now. A nice big helping of lamb bread. This torrential rain is horrible. I'm freezing and I haven't been able to get a wink of sleep. I feel thin, sort of stretched. Like butter scraped over too much bread. I need a holiday. A very long holiday. And I don't expect I shall return. In fact, I mean not to.
Wow, Bear, I'm really looking forward to that episode.
Yeah, it's going to be great, I can tell you.
I think we're just all about out of time there. Before you go, odd question. Do you think you could sign my Bear Grylls knife for me?
Oh, yeah, sure. If you've got a pen.
Yeah, I think there's one around here somewhere.
Here's what I'm after. Yeah, this is definitely it. It's a ballpoint pen. I can tell from the distinctive blue tip on each end here.
What?
And if we open this up, we can use this to get the ink out from inside and...
Great, now there's ink everywhere. Why don't you just, don't let that spill down there. That's where the power boards are. Oh, great, now the power is out. Bear? Bear, where'd you go?
All of a sudden...
Jesus!
I noticed it's gotten dark, and I haven't even made my shelter for the night yet.
Bear, you're in an office.
I've got to act fast, or else I'll get caught out in the open. And in the cold, I'll catch hypothermia and probably die.
Bear, snap out of it, buddy. Come on.
Luckily, I've got my trusty Bear Grylls knife with me. I can cut this boar open and pull out its intestines and organs and use it as a sleeping bag to keep me warm for the night.
Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what are you doing to me, Bear? Ah!
Ah, that's warm. Could smell a bit more homelier though.